Yo, how's it going, YouTube? It is Liam again, and today I thought I'd bring you guys a tutorial on how you can take your photos from looking like this to this using my last video tutorial that I made on how I do all my color grading, as well as the quick tutorial. And today I'm going to show you guys how to use content aware fill in Adobe Photoshop to remove things in the photo that you don't want. Right, so now that we have the photo compositionally placed correctly, we can now just export the picture. Obviously render as a PNG sequence, and then once we render this picture out, we can just drag it into Photoshop and we can do all the content aware fill in there. Alright, so once you've opened up Photoshop, and I believe you will need Photoshop 2023 or higher, I believe is when they added in the content aware fill AI thing. Not entirely sure on that, but yeah, just make sure you have the right version because not all of them have this. So basically what you want to do is you select the lasso tool, and then all we're going to be doing is drawing around the stuff. For the first part, we're going to be getting rid of these leaves because they're in the composition. We don't need them. They don't have any purpose. No, there's no use. They're there. They don't need to be there, right? So we're going to get rid of those just by dragging and selecting only leaves. Make sure you select only what you want to get rid of. So we don't want to get rid of all this stuff, right? This needs to stay the same. We only want to get the leaves. So we just need to draw around that, and then once we do that, I always draw a little bit around it just to get the edges, and then you press generative fill, and you can type something in here, but if you don't type anything, you do not have to. You just press generate, and it will essentially go off based off what it thinks it should be doing. So for instance, in this photo, it's pretty obvious that the back behind the leaves is just sky, right? Or it's just clouds. And so it's going to replace that with the clouds. Now, you will get 3 pictures every time you click it, and you can choose from these. Now, these are pretty good. Like, that's pretty unnoticeable, honestly, for the first one. That's pretty good. Like, you really can't notice that I did anything. So you can always, and the thing is, if you don't like these 3, you can press it again, generate, and it'll generate 3 more, and it'll keep these ones here for you in case you want to go back. Once we do that, now we've got that part. Now what we have to do here is get rid of, well, not get rid of, actually we have to add in space here, right? And it's going to do the same thing. Instead of taking away things out of the photo, it's going to add it in this time based off what it thinks should be there. Because when I exported the frame, right, so it's adding in, obviously this is very noticeable, right, but it's adding in what it thinks should go there. So you got, so boom, look at the third one. That's not bad. That looks pretty good, pretty believable, right? And you could keep doing this. You could generate 3 again. Let's say I want it to be even better. I don't like the house there because it throws out the composition. I think this is the best one out of the 6 for this demonstration. So now the composition is better framed, right? And I've gotten rid of that blank space to fill in the rest of the frame. And then once you've done that, all you have to do is make sure you like how it looks and just file and export as PNG. And then we're back into After Effects. And then once we're back into After Effects, essentially all I'm doing really is just applying my color corrections from the previous tutorial that I made. And that is it.